I remembered this thing that I wrote when I was 25. And I was like, do I do it? Do I not do it? And, I'm just going to give a little context. I can talk about it a little bit now and then do it and then a little bit after. But my partner at the time, when I was 25, was HIV positive. And it was at a very unknown time. It was kind of, people didn't know at that point. The medication started working for some people, we thought. So it was like people that thought they were going to die were all of a sudden, well, maybe I'm not going to die. But no one knew, right? And this was who I was in love with. And so we created so much art around this subject. We created plays, operas, just 10 years worth of work together. Wow. And he was my partner, and then he became my creative partner. We actually opened a school together in San Francisco. And he was going to do this studio with me. He was going to run this studio with me. And unexpectedly, not from HIV, he passed away about a month before I opened. So I know how meaningful this night would be for him. So I wanted to share this piece kind of in his memory, and also just to kind of evoke that time and what art was for me during that time. And I think art might start to look like things like this again. So we'll see if I remember it. Wrote it when I was 25.
1,000 years ago.
Yes. Let's say we met in an alleyway. Shit here and there. Broken bottles. Coke bottles filled with piss. The walls greased with venom and rage. Let's say we met south of Market in some obscure alleyway in the middle of the night. Obscure alleyways in the middle of the night, of course, both being relative south of Market, where prowlers like us fly at each other with sharp teeth to mournfully swallow one another's pride. Desire in a taxi cab. Let's say that he was the driver. No, that I was the driver and he was my fare. What a fare. Through the rearview mirror, I can see him staring straight at me. I cocked the mirror down to curl up inside his lap, and I'm swerving like I don't know nothing, because he told me what to take him, but it looks like we're going off-road as he uncrosses his legs and opens his hands as if it were a flower, deep inside an estuary of warm, dark scents, inviting me in. Let's say he was a delivery boy. No, a pilot. No, a hypochondriac. Let's say that he was a hypochondriac and I was his doctor. And I told him that everything would be just fine as long as he drank the magic potion. So we did it. We did it. And afterwards he turns to me and he said, I don't mean to sound freaky or anything, but are you, clean? Let's say that everything was sweet. As sweet as a mountaintop topped with sugar. And we sat there huddled next to one another in a chocolate blanket and licked one another's lips as if it was like teardrops. And we held each other through the dark solitude, swerving, pulled, pushed, and gouged one another's hearts with licorice spears, and found prejudice, pain, eternal devotion, freedom, and disease. Sat there swirling and wrapped, stuffing our faces in sugar and history. Pulled each other apart and found one another's key, a stream down the mountain into death, a mournful embrace and exaltation where pain is paramount. Little cells sift through our insides like rakes, tearing us in love. Okay, let's say that he died. No, that I died. He died, I died. One of us years later in a hospital, no, a taxi cab, no, a back alleyway. Let's say that I died in a back alleyway under a perfectly possible sky. And I reached for him and I told him not to worry, that the night would carry him to me when it was his time and I would be waiting. Nah, I'd already be there. I'd be there when he slept, when he fucked, when he fell in love again. I would be that moment of holding before orgasm. That star-smashing inhalation would carry him to me, and when he let go, I would run out of his mouth in a scream and shout, I was better! Now we Whenever, whatever, however the cookie crumbles, if it never crumbles at all, know that eternally stars smashing sugar from heaven and pain from the belly in our mind, that we are together. We'll be together soon.